welcome to another edition of the Good and Plenty podcast. This one is a special post-draft edition. I'm actually doing it from a hotel room in Chicago after I hosted a live draft deal at Watch Stadium with a good crew, Chris Holtman, Kevin Herter, who is a perfect person to have on since the Hawks might have won the draft tonight. We had Jerry Stackhouse, former Memphis Grizzlies assistant, now Vandy head coach, and Brandon Williams, former assistant GM of the Sacramento Kings. So, and I should have mentioned this earlier, but please subscribe to the podcast, Good and Plenty. We'll have it, obviously, throughout the college hoops off-season, NBA off-season, which there really never is one. We'll do some AAU stuff as well. Subscribe wherever you listen to your podcast. iTunes, Stitcher. You can find me at Goodman Hoops. On Twitter, you can find me at CLNS Media. You can find me at WatchStadium.com. A little bit of the above. And again, I think the Hawks probably win this thing, but New Orleans is a close second. And Celtics taking Romeo Langford at 14 was a little intriguing. They've got enough wings. We've seen that right now, whether you got Tatum, Jaylen Brown, Gordon Hayward. Maybe Ainge is just kind of accumulating assets, taking the best players he can. Romeo Langford going into the year, people thought would be a high lottery pick. And he played hurt. He could score. He did not shoot it well. But again, how much of that can you attribute to the injury? And maybe this kid is a 35% three-point shooter, and he's going to work and become a really good shooter. But he has a knack for scoring. We know that. And again, the Celtics, just probably, if I'm Danny Ainge, I'm accumulating assets here as much as humanly possible. Surprise, Orlando Magic at 16, Chuma Okeke with that torn ACL. Love him. John Hammond and Jeff Weltman, they love length. We know that. So that's they go Okeke, who, again, probably will miss the season next year. But he's tough. He can guard. He can shoot. He's gotten a lot better over the last year. So I kind of like that one, but I think it was a little bit too high. Celtics also take Grant Williams. Maybe he can help replace Al Horford, I guess. I mean, it's not going to replace Al Horford, but at least he gives your body up front, because right now they traded Aaron Baines as well to try to clear some space to go after maybe a big-time front-court free agent. But right as of today, your starting post player, your starting big man, is none other than Robert Williams or Grant Williams. So they're going to make a move. Obviously, Danny Ainge will not sit tight in this situation. Quick break to tell you today's show is brought to you by BetOnline.ag. The NBA season is over. So is the NBA draft, but that doesn't mean you still can't make money on hoops. You can bet on who's going to win the title. You can bet on all the free agency guys. You name it. Kyrie, KD, Kawhi, everybody's up there. Nobody else has it like BetOnline.ag. Nobody. You can do custom player bets. Go to CLNSmedia.com/Goodman. Get a 50% bonus when you sign up. Use the promo code CLNS50. You can also bet in BetOnline's virtual casino. Make some money there also. Plus, you have the futures bets. Major League Baseball is going on. NFL futures are out. There's still a lot going on that you can hit with BetOnline.ag. So whatever you do, make sure you use BetOnline.ag. Use that promo code I told you about, CLNS50, for a 50% bonus on your first deposit. Or just go to CLNSmedia.com/Goodman. It's going to hurt. And Danny Ainge is trying to figure it out right now, what to do. Traded Aaron Baines, so they got no center right now, no big man. But certainly there's a plan in place to go after somebody, whether it is Vucevic, somebody like that he can plug in here. It won't give you everything that Horford gave you, certainly from an overall standpoint, both ends of the court, especially defensively, leadership, intangibles, all that. It's going to be hard to replace. But I'm not sure I would have given him a 4-year deal either. He would have been 36, 37 the final year, and at that type of money, I'm not sure you can go that route. So now they're going to have to kind of figure things out on the fly. And now we see what's going on soon with Golden State and KD and Kyrie. Does he go to Brooklyn? And it's going to be very, very entertaining, certainly the post-NBA draft world. So we're going to call it a night here tonight, NBA Draft podcast. The draft was entertaining, not overly exciting, but it was certainly entertaining. A couple trades pre-draft were probably the most exciting thing, and certainly the Bol watch was interesting. Got to feel bad for him. Remember again, check back, Good and Plenty podcast. We'll have great guests on throughout the off season. We'll mix it up a little bit, and be sure again to subscribe and give us any feedback you have.